Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, everyone? Welcome now, Stock Trades. How's everybody doing today? What's going on? What's happening? All right, all right. So you're what now? Coming? Yeah, I'm coming right now. It's like, what? Wait, hold on. What you doing? Oh, all righty. So, in this video, I whipped out the pen and the tablet. So I'm going to go ahead and draw some things. Okay. This is going to be, the first time I've done it in a while. So if it's a little choppy, my apologies. I'm having like 5 different conversations right now with like a couple neurosurgeons. So I'm doing like 5 different things at the same time. So let's go ahead and, get your snack ready. Let's sit down and enjoy. The first things first is for me to explain to you this situation here. It's better to explain it starting off with a joke, but a little bit of some truth. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to watch this short little clip here, okay? And please let me know if you hear the audio. All right. So what the hell did we just watch, right? So boomers selling their homes for $2 million after buying them in 1969 for 7 raspberries at 4:20 p.m. Right? Okay. I'm just kidding. No, forget the 4:20 p.m. Right? So pretty much, yep. Right? So why is Al talking about boomers dancing? Well, let's go ahead and break it down. All right. So I'm going to stop the share screen here, but I'm going to share now the tablet. So let me see if you guys can see this. If the audio hopefully is still good. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me just organize my desk. Hold on, guys. I got a coffee here I don't want to spill. All right. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to put this mic this way because I wish I had it I wish I had it hanging, but I'm doing this. My fault. I didn't mean I wish I had the mic hanging from the rooftop, but I did something else, right? Okay. So hopefully no one caught that, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and basically draw this out. First, let me see if this works. Let's see here. Can you guys see this? Okay, you guys can see this? Okay. Shut here. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. What a day. What a day. I'm so tired. Okay, let me go ahead and erase this, okay? So again, this is the first time I've done this in a while. So, all right. So let's break this down, okay? So right now, if we were to graph the housing market, okay? Here's the housing market here. These are home prices, okay? These are simple graphs, right? This is like basic, right? They've been basically going up, okay? They're very expensive. So right now, based off of the thing, 1969, right? The summer of 69, right? Screenshot and Photoshop time. Oh boy. Bring it on. Bring it on. Right? So what's happening is right now, guys, if you look at the prices of homes, the prices of homes are expensive. I mean, really expensive, right? So here is, let's say, the price of a home. Okay? That's the home price. Now, this can either go 3 directions, okay? This can either go higher, option 1, stay the same, option 2, or go down, option 3. 3 different options, okay? On average, there's about 100,000. Let's say on average, a man makes in this country 50, 60 grand. Let's say his wife makes the same thing, 120 after taxes. We'll call it 100K. 100K, approximately $8,000 per month. Let's say half of it's used to live. We're already starting to get at the top of the house. Either the houses go down, interest rates go down, right? But again, this is not a discussion about the housing market. I'm just building you up, okay? Now, let's pivot. So a lot of these old folks, what they did is they are selling They're selling their home. Okay. So a lot of these old folks are selling their homes for millions of dollars. Millions. By the way, you're going to see my Dr. Chicken Scratch. They're selling their homes for millions of dollars. Okay. Which means that they are making, by the way, I'm looking this way because I can't look this way, but so please excuse me. So they're selling their homes for millions. Okay. Which means that who are they selling it to? Are they selling it to other old people? No. They're selling their homes to the young people in their 30s, their 40s, their 50s. Old people. What is this enable extension? Well, what the hell is this? I just enabled it. Hopefully I didn't enable my credit cards to go out somewhere in the world. Okay, so all right, so they're selling it to young people. And I feel bad for young folks because they're pretty much getting stuck holding the bag. Because what happens if, housing market, let's say, falls a little bit? What happens? What's going to happen? Well, they're going to have to wait. They're going to have to wait, right? But who cares about young people? Let's talk about old people. So now these old folks are walking out with millions of dollars. They have so much money now, okay? So these old folks here, I'm going to draw this old man here. Drinks some wrinkles. He has like double wrinkles here, right? This old man with a lot of money. What is this old man going to do? So he just basically loaded off his properties and now he has all this money. Okay, now let's talk about some facts. How many Americans, or let's call it this, how many people in the world, what percentage are self-made millionaires versus what is the percentage of money that is inherited? I'm going to ask you the question again. What is the percentage of folks that are self-made millionaires versus money that is inherited? What is it? 50%, 20%? What is the percentage of folks that are self-made millionaires? The answer will surprise you. It's actually 80-ish%. 80% of millionaires, 79%, I think to be exact, are self-made. Okay. Now, maybe a lot of people became millionaires this generation, so perhaps maybe that might change. More wealth is going to be passed down. But on average, a lot of these old folks are going to spend. Now, just for a quick side note, how many self-made billionaires? Actually, it's in the 70s, 70%. Generational wealth is actually, at least from the data point of a week ago, I've looked at it. It's actually pretty rare. Not rare, but it's like, 20%, right? 20 to 30%. So a lot of these folks are what are they going to do? They're going to spend their money. The question is where and when, what are they going to spend it on? Put it down in the chat. Where are they going to spend it on? Number one, they're going to spend it on healthcare. What the frick is this channel about? What is this YouTube video about? It's about Clover Health. Oh, they have to spend money on healthcare. Okay, number one. Number two, they're going to spend money, on retirement things, right? They're going to have some fun. So what are these old, people going to do? They're going to go ahead. They're going to play golf. Am I associated with a golf course? Maybe, right? So, okay, we got that check mark. What else are they going to do? Right? No, exactly. Golf. Exactly. Golf. Right. Are you seeing it, Dish? Right. What else are they going to do? They're going to go, to enjoy. I don't know. They're just going to do retirement things. Let's make it simple. And let's say they're going to spend the shit out of their millions, right? They're going to be having fun. And where's that money going to go? Right? That money is not going to go to the have-nots of society, right? This is America, right? It took me, as I say that, I'm dying inside, by the way. As I'm saying that, I'm like, my child self is dying, right? Right. Imagine someone said Top Golf Stock. They like to go outside. It's a cultural thing. It's going to go to the producers of like things, Walmart, Target. We're going to call this the economy. That's going to go to the, okay, that is a shitty economy. Like that I spelt that so terrible. What a shitty economy, right? So it's going to go to the economy. Okay, econ, right? It's going to go to the economy. What is that going to do? Okay, let's break it down. More customers, more revenue, more net income, more profitability, better intrinsic value, stock price goes up, people get wealthier, earnings are higher. So what am I basically trying to say? Money is about to get shifted from these properties. I don't know if these properties are overvalued or undervalued. I don't care. Assuming they're overvalued, young people are going to get, they're going to have to get stuck holding the bag. Young folks are, so listen, guys, I'm just going to hold the mic like this. You know, those YouTubers, they go on the street, those little TikTok, I'm going to do the same thing. So young people, because I'm freaking tired of going like this, young people are basically going to get stuck holding the bag. Okay. I don't care. Screw the young people. Get stuck. Hold the bag, right? All I know is money is about to exit the real estate market. And where's it going to go into? It's going to go back into the economy. These old folks are going to spend it. These old folks are trying to have a good time before they leave. They already effed up this world enough. Let's just have some fun. But guess what? That money is about to go to us, right? That money is about to go to Clover Health. That money is about to go into the economy. With artificial intelligence, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go in the biggest bull run in the history of the stock market. Do you understand me? I'm going to say this again. We are about to go into the biggest bull market in the history of the stock market. Okay? There's a lot of money in real estate, and that thing is going to come in, and where's it going to go? All right, number 2, money market funds, $5 trillion. Where is that going to go? Right? In fact, let me just, I'm just curious. I'm curious. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and let me go to the stock terminal here. Un momento. You can see it. And let me go, let me go here. Make this a little bigger. And let me go at stock terminal. How many trillions of dollars is in the resident housing market? How big is it? And when people tell you it's controlled by BlackRock, and no, it's not. Majority of the housing market's controlled by Americans. The resident housing market is indeed a significant component of the global economy. It's estimated to be in the trillions of dollars. Oh my God, you're really not gonna tell me? Let's see. How many trillions is the housing market? There it is. $52 trillion. $52 freaking trillion is the housing market. Okay. Now hold on. Let's try again. How many children? How many children? Hold on. Try again. How many trillions is in the stock market? Okay. So global equity markets. Okay. You know what? Let me make it better. How many trillions are in the S&P 500? Okay. Let the lady finish. All right. Thank you. Okay. So 39, trillion dollars. Okay. And what is the housing market? 52 trillion. Okay. Gained more than 2.6 trillion the past year. Great. So 52 trillion. What I'm basically saying is these folks, these elderly folks, let me go ahead and put this here. These elderly folks that are dancing right now, that you see them dancing, they're about to sell millions of dollars of property. Okay. They're going to live off of this, and they're going to spend. Every day, 10,000 Americans turn 65. Well, every day people retire. Every day people are going to start spending and adding money into the economy. And no one's thinking about this. So what is that going to do? Well, I don't care what it does to Walmart or whatever. What do they have to buy? What do these old people or geriatric people have to buy? They have to buy health insurance. Okay? Plain and simple. So, and we're in an AI era of productivity advancements. So I hope I'm starting to make sense. Okay, so now let's go ahead now and let's push this here. And let's go over this really quickly here. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over this real quickly. So Clover Health, it's almost time. Okay, so key data points. The back in July 31, 2022, the S&P peaked at $4,588.96. I had to give it to you accurate, right? The all-time high was on January 3rd of 2022 at 4796.56. You're like, wait, what? Peak, all-time high, what's going on? Right? It'll make sense when I show you the figure. Now, closing value today on average is around 45.50, right? Around that, 45.47. The resistance lines from July high with the all-time high, there's a resistance line. The current value, and many people are pricing this, the year-end target of the S&P 500 is $4,600, okay? And it might even surpass the S&P 500 target, okay? So there's a potential rise for that, okay? So what are we looking at here? Well, okay, we're not looking at anything anymore. Whatever. Okay, as you can see here, yeah, I don't even know how to work it anymore. Let me just I was gonna get a pen, and I was just gonna get like a nice pen here so I can go here and show you something. So as you can see, this is the resistance line that's being drawn. We're at a position now where we might break this. And if we do break this, I wouldn't be surprised if we start trending higher. Okay. You remember I told you, this is the mother of all support. Well, it bounced after that CPI report. And now we're in a level of resistance. And if it surpasses this, it's going to bounce really good. Okay. For those folks that are nerds that want to know more, you can read this about, looking at the composite model and how it's bullish for stocks. I'm just going to show you the data. You can look at it in a picture, say 1,000 words. There's some statistical analysis. There was a signal. Every time you go from -4 to +8, it triggers a buy signal. We have a buy signal now. Things are looking bullish. This is for the S&P 500. Okay. If you look at all the times it's happened and sum up all the data and do an analysis on it, within 1 week, you're up 10%. Within 2 weeks, you're up 12. I'm sorry, this is 1933. You know, it's funny. For some reason, it's not showing. It's not showing the. It's not. You see, it's not showing the graph. So I'm just gonna. I need to show you this because this is like no BS, right? So you need to see this. Okay, so if you look at and aggregate the data, you can see here that in 2 months, I'm like, what 2 weeks? In 2 months, you're going to be 3% positive. 6 months, 8%. 12 months, 11%. So essentially, this is very bullish. If you go ahead and look at all the times it's happened, healthcare, utilities, consumer staples, and real estate do the worst, right? But you're like, Al, didn't you say you just spent like 19 minutes talking about healthcare. We're talking about the old folks. Healthcare stocks have actually done pretty well lately. But isn't Clover Healthcare? No, it's not. The market is not pricing it as a healthcare stock, right? In terms of a profitable healthcare stock. Its price to sales ratio is priced at a healthcare stock, but it's actually a technology company. And where are we here? Sectors that are going to do really well, that are 10, information technology and technology stocks. They're going to do really well. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. If you guys want to read my articles, you guys should go on the Medium website, fundamentnews.com. Again, here's the book for the holidays if you want to get it for some people. But I want to go ahead and I do want to go to fundamentnews.com. I do want to go there. So I posted an article today that talked about navigating November tailwinds. They're not headwinds, they're tailwinds. What is this telling you? If you look at the year's trend and analyze the data from 1950 to 2022, and you look at November, just the month of November from 1950 to 2022, the end after, what's today's date? Today's 21. We're about to start the Santa Claus rally, okay? Historically speaking, again, this may not happen, but the market's about to go up. That's from what the data's seeing. This is what Wall Street, I'm just giving you data. I'm just telling you what Wall Street's thinking about, right? You think the retail investor on Robinhood has data from 1950 to 2022 and doing this analysis and being able to understand this? No, of course not, right? But again, we're setting ourselves up for a Santa Claus rally. Okay. And overall, if you guys want to access the stock terminal, go to alstocktrades.com. And I'm telling you, we're going to increase prices because this data is expensive. In fact, they increased prices on me to be able to situate this data. Like, come on, right? So our Black Friday sale is $1,000 off. Take advantage. You can use a firm and it'll basically drop it down to like $50, $60 a month. I mean, come on now. You can't go wrong with that, right? I think it's like around $50 to $70 a month, depending on your financing needs, right? But you can get a Black Friday coupon code 50% off and take advantage of the sale because prices are going to increase. You get access to lifetime access to Wall Street data. You can look at price targets, do your own intrinsic value. You could do the whole shebang. Let's go over the questions here. Questions, comments, revelations. Always buy a multiple unit income property. It's called house hacking, right? You house hack, right? Well, you are guaranteed statistically to lose it all by the third generation. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? It's both sad and interesting. It's definitely sad that all this hard work, right? And then all of a sudden it's gone. Damn kids, those goddamn kids, right? Damn kids. Top golf, nope. Assisted living, exactly. Look at the growth of assisted living. There we go. Dish. We're starting to think like investors, entrepreneurs, right? Get your license. If you have some money, get your license. You can buy assisted living housing, but just make sure, you treat them right? Treat them right. But you see what I'm trying to say? Most folks are going to say, well, that's unethical. This is making money. No, it's not. You're providing service. You're providing value, right? Right. You know what gets me is folks that don't want to buy oil stocks. I'm like, all right, man, do you, right? Go buy some vegan stocks, right? Like Tattooed Chef, right? So in any case, China plus you, I'm such an a-hole, right? So China, US back in relationship. Argentina, new president switching the US dollar. Money printers back on, baby. Hell yeah. You know what's funny? Argentina loves the relationship to the US, and then our media is maybe like attacking it, right? Because obviously if if you love United States, there's something wrong with you. Right? All right, Mr. Caddy TCB. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I really hoped you enjoyed this. I really hope that you enjoyed my beautiful drawing here. I mean, just look at this. This drawing is going to make people rich. Can you believe this? This drawing here is literally my investment thesis, to the SEC watching. This is my investment thesis for Clover right here. This is it, right? This is my due diligence, right? So, these folks are going to have a lot of money right now, and they're going to need to spend it on healthcare. So healthcare in the long run is going to do well, right? You remember when Chamath said, this is the most visible thing I've ever seen in my whole investment career. Yeah, no shit, right? No shit. You don't, man, you can literally palpate the opportunity here, right? You can palpate the opportunity here. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for sticking around. Make sure, if you haven't done so, like the video, because it does help with the YouTube algorithm. And, it's really nice to grow on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed, come on, man. What are you doing? Subscribe. It'll make me feel better, right? But yeah, honestly, it's really nice to have a community on YouTube, and hopefully we continue growing. I mean, YouTube is really hard to grow in. I can easily go print some cash and, go give it to people, and, what kind of value is that providing? I'm not trying to entertain you. I'm trying to educate you. I'm not trying to, this is an educational platform. I'm trying to do God's work here and really show folks, how this works. And honestly, man, my old drawing here looks, you could tell that's an old person. You can see I got the wrinkles down straight. You got the, I'm literally see, this is me. That's me right there. You see my wrinkles right here? I'm drawing myself here, right? I got no hair in the front anymore, all right? I do got a nice fade, though. All right, well, I'm done checking myself out, and I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Definitely, it's always really good. And then for all the folks here, with the, Thanksgiving going on, sometimes it's not about money. It's about the family. And enjoy. Put down your phone. I'm going to be checking out on YouTube and enjoying myself here. I love you a lot, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive. And let's enjoy the Black Friday sales. And let's get that Santa Claus rally going, baby. I'll see you on the next one.